Hello everybody and welcome back to another brand new video. Today we're doing a car vlog. Yep, we're doing a car vlog because we've got so much to talk about. Like major life changes. And I've literally started this from outside, well, turning down my street, off the street, you know. Proper close to home. And yeah, I've got some major life updates I need to talk about. I've got air conditioning in the back, so if you can hear that I do apologise. But I've turned it down, just turned it down now. I didn't want to open the windows, so I'm not sure like how bad it will sound because one of my wipers, like basically one of the wipers is like the rubber's coming off, sort of banging inside the car as I go past. If you can hear that, that's my wiper, the rubber on the wiper banging across the thing. So I do need to get that sorted. I've got a day off tomorrow, so I'm going to do that then. Because I'm also going out for mate to buy a new mate in the same place I can get a wiper. So I might as well do two birds, one stone, you know, just do that. And oh dear Lord, there's a slow moving vehicle. But anyway, I just want to talk about, you know, updating on my life a little bit because a lot's gone on, like a hell of a lot. So I'm going to talk about sort of what I couldn't talk about months ago, I didn't want to talk about months ago, and I'm also going to bring up something else that happened. So basically, let's start off with, you know, the thing that I've been putting off to talk about for a while, which is about, you know, the thing that happened with the old car. Like, you know, what I didn't want to talk about. So basically, last September I was driving around with one of my mates in my car, and then suddenly I get pulled over by the police. Okay, nothing. No, I'm not. Police don't know. Hate the police, don't hate them. They're just doing their jobs. Basically, what happened was they're sort of like checking the cars and everything going past, and for some reason, like my car wasn't coming up. Like I was coming up to being insured. So I was like, okay, what's going on? But I managed, luckily, to stop them like seizing my car because I actually had bank statements, like sort of showing that I was actually paying something. And then sort of the next day, because it was like 10 o'clock at night at this point, so I couldn't call the insurance like company. So basically what had happened was when I gave them a call, when I was doing the quotes, I must have clicked on the wrong one. I basically accidentally insured the wrong vehicle. Now, obviously, this could have been very easily avoided if I obviously looked a bit further, but the cars I was looking at, sort of the two cars I'd done a quote for, my old car and another car, which is literally the exact same. The only difference was the license plate and the same colour and everything like that. So yeah, pretty much what happened was that all happened, and it just happened. And I sort of had to take some paperwork down to the police station, stuff like that. You know, all good. I was like, okay, that's fine. I had to take my brother to school anyway. There's a police station like literally down the road, so I was like, I could just pop in there after taking my brother. It was all sorted. And they sort of said that it might be like, you know, a fixed fine, some points. I'm like, okay, that's fine, as long as I don't lose my license and whatnot. And then, yeah, a few weeks later, I got a letter through the post sort of saying that I've got a choice. I can either take it to court, or I can pay £300 to get 6 points on my license, which is like, okay, like £300 not much, and 6 points, making insurance go a bit high, which is a bit annoying. But another thing is that if you get I had my license like less than a year at this point, and if you in the UK, if you have to get 6 points on your license in the first 2 years, you lose your license basically. They have to surrender your license, they have to do like driving lessons and that again and all that. So I was like, oh, for goodness sake. So I decided, you know, let's get a solicitor involved, because it'll work out more expensive, but I'll keep my license. But in the short term, you know, it'll be more expensive up front, but in the long term, I'll be saving money because I won't have to, like, you know, do my driving lessons again and all that. Meaning, you know, I don't have to worry about people dropping me off to work and stuff like that. I still got mates and stuff. Yeah, basically that happened, and you know, that dragged on for a little while. I was meant to go in March, but then I was meant to go on the 3rd of April, but due to the coronavirus, like, and like the lockdown and everything, it basically got adjourned to the 30th of June. And then, like, sort of, I guess it was around the 23rd of May. I'm not sure on the exact date, so that'd be crazy. But yeah, basically around then, I got another letter from sort of like the legal office. Just to say, I don't know exactly who it was from, but basically they said that they dropped the case because, you know, they took another look at it and thought, you know, it's not. They just looked at it, like, okay, we can just drop this, and I reckon it was because obviously with like coronavirus and stuff, there's just such a backlog of stuff. They just had to sort of prioritise other ones. Like if there was like a drug charge or something, you know, that compared to something with no insurance was like accidental, you know. It's nothing compared to what it could have been. So yeah, just got to wait for a car. I apologise. So yeah, and then luckily because I hadn't actually got taken to court, instead of having, I would have had to pay like £870 something, like just like, you know, just for it to take it taken to court. But luckily, because it didn't actually reach that point, I saw the solicitor a few times. I only got charged like £247, like 80 or something like that. So, and I saved up like 1,300 for it, thinking, oh, it's gonna be so expensive. I saved like 1,300 for like 3 months, like January, February, March. And then lockdown happened. Obviously, put on furlough, and it was like, oh my dear, like I couldn't save as much. And then it only cost me like 200, so I was like, like 250. So I was like, okay, so I still had, and I had that in the bank. I had like 1,300 in the savings account, and probably about 600-700 in my regular account. So I was like, oh, okay, I've got enough. So I had enough to sort of pay it all off without touching the savings account. And then I had like obviously the issues with my old car, so I thought, you know what, just use that money in my savings account to buy myself a car. And I did. And I still had, by the time I finished that, I still had a whole ton of money left. I still had about 1,000 left. So I'm using that as a starting fund for my PC. And now I've probably got 1,300 in the bank, and I haven't just been like, you know, I have been going out a lot as well. Like this week, I went out yesterday. It's the 21st today of July. And I went out yesterday, I went out last night. I'll talk about that. And I'm going out now. I'm on my way to see someone, and then tomorrow I'm going out as well. And then Thursday I'm just going to chill. And then Friday I've got work. Saturday I'm off. And Sunday I've got work. I've got work today, but I'm just going out before work because, you know, why not? Done that last Monday, that was nice. But yeah, let's talk about, that's basically what it was. But I didn't want to bring it up like during the whole thing, just in case, like, on the off chance that they decide, you know, they figure out, they find my YouTube channel somehow. Yes, somehow, and then I'm talking about it, it could, you know, jeopardise the whole thing. But now it's all been dropped, they can't do anything. So I could talk about it, and obviously from that I've learned that obviously I just need to be more careful. And every time like, I talk to people like who haven't got a car yet, I always say just make sure, because obviously, and I tell them about mine, and then they're just like, oh bugger. I'm just like, yeah, so just be careful, because yeah. But this time with this car, I transferred my old insurance, like insurance from the old car over to this car, just to let it renew. And I've done it over the phone, so then I knew what was done. And they read out the number plate to me and everything, so I knew it was all done. They knew about the whole thing, so I called them up anyway. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the second thing, because you know, the big life update literally just happened. Because when I say just happened, it happened yesterday, it happened last night. And basically, I went out on a date. Yeah, that happened. And yeah, basically, I'm not gonna say who it is or nothing like that. Like no one knows. Like, I'm not gonna say who it is, like their name or nothing, because people I work with might figure out who it is. People I don't work with figure out who it is. You know, it's because I'm not the notorious at like, you know, everywhere. I'm not the notorious one for being single. Like, I joke about being single all the time, but now I can't do that because C-Dawg has himself a girlfriend. Yes, there's a Mrs. C-Dawg out there. Yes, there is. So it's to happen. Like, by the time the video comes out, would have been like 2 weeks ago. So, and like I told Dylan, Mr. DP14, that I was going on a date. He's like, oh damn, because I'm just like, I told him like one day, and suddenly it's just like, yeah, it just happens like spontaneously, to be honest. Like, I'll sort of talk about it like in a future video. I don't want to go into too many details because I feel like, you know, that should be brought up for a video by itself, like not yet. I just want, because because obviously it's literally just happened. Like, I literally asked her out like last week. Yes, I asked her out, and then I had a big boy moment. I'm a big boy now, and then it just happened. Basically, it was just spontaneous, and then it was like, she was like, you know what, sure, and then we went out, and it went well, and now we're official, so you know. But yeah, I don't want to like tell people, because you know, well, I'm telling like a few people, but not like too many, because you know, I don't want to get it out there. I need to think of a creative way to become a mum, because literally last week I told her and my little brother that I'm just like, I'm gonna be single forever and there's nothing you can do about it. This was on like a Thursday, and literally on the Thursday night was also the same night that I asked this girl out on a date. So it's like, oh my god. So it's just like, okay, I need to think of a creative way, and I'm gonna tell you how it all started, because that's just too funny. Basically, I posted a picture online of a meme from Shrek, like people in relationships be like, they're hugging each other, and then another bit underneath saying what I'm like, and it's just like Donkey from Shrek going, I like that boulder, that's a nice boulder, and then they commented, it's like, oh my god, like they, yeah, basically they commented, and it was like, yeah, it just happened. And then basically, so I can officially say that Shrek helped me get a girlfriend. Like, I could put that as a thumbnail, I could put that as a title of this video, and people think it's clickbait, but it's not. It's literally not clickbait, it actually happened. Like, when this video comes out, I will post a photo on Twitter. I will post a photo on Twitter, and you'll see what photo it is. Because it is honestly, like, the fact that Shrek helped me find love is literally like saying Shrek is love, Shrek is life, because now he is in my life. He's literally love, and he's literally yeah, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.